Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett and I am the founder and owner of TechReviews Note. Now, the reason why I'm making this video today is to list some of the most useful and most needed items that's ever been made with technology or relates to technology. That is technology. And I'm betting you that you will not get what number one is. But to start off, number 5, it's the will. It's kind of obvious why. It takes you to long distances. It's worthwhile. You cannot go on a horseback from here, from wherever you're at, to the other side of a country, unless you're in a small country, which would be the other side of your continent. It's just not possible in a day's time with a car, or let's say a plane, because planes have wheels. You can do that easily. You can go from one continent to another within a day with a plane, and depending if there's any sea in between, you can probably get to another continent within a couple days, where on horseback it probably won't ever happen because it'll take too long. So that's one thing that I felt is very notable as far as the will. Now, sorry about the blurry image, but the fourth most important thing I think that's necessary for technology for now and all in the future is RAM. And I'm talking about the RAM that goes in your computer, your smartphone, and your tablet, and any other device that you got. This is including some smart TVs and cable boxes and whatnot. But the reason why RAM is so crucial is what happens is the processor, instead of going directly to the memory to get whatever, it can go to the RAM, and it makes the entire process quicker. And on top of that, I'm betting you right now that you're probably doing a couple things in the background. And if you don't have a top-of-the-line computer, you're probably, while you're watching this video and having things going on in the background, something's probably going to crash without RAM. So RAM is very, very, very important. In fact, it's so important that smartphones and tablets are becoming competitive to desktops because of RAM, and also processing, but because of RAM. The third most important technology aspect that's ever been invented was the nozzle of a rocket. And there's even been movies on the invention of this because it's so crucial. And for those of you who don't know, and it's very understandable if you don't know, because it's not really something that you'll learn in school unless if you go for an aerospace degree or something like that. The nozzle, what it does, it allows the rocket to travel pretty much in a straight line. You also have wings and whatnot, but the nozzle is the crucial key. Without a nozzle, it'll go, loops in the air, and there's no real way to control which way the thrust comes out. And also increases the thrust, believe it or not. So it's very, very crucial. It brought us to the next age of our civilization, which is going into space, and it'll bring us even past that in the future. Kind of like how the wheel has brought us from not having wheelbarrows and move heavy things to cars to planes, and brought us to the point where we made nozzles. So it's very important, and it's probably going to be with us forever. The next thing, which is number 2, is obviously smartphones. The reason why smartphones is number 2 and not tablets or any of these other things is smartphones, especially the newer ones, in fact pretty much everything that you see here, the Android, the Windows Phone, and the iPhone. It's very crucial to note these, especially these, because the Android's bringing the next thing, which is the Google Glass. iPhone is bringing the next thing, which is the watch that Apple's making. I'm not sure its name. The Windows Phone is bringing the next thing. It brought the tablet experience because they use this as a test to put on their tablet and Windows 8, and they're trying to merge the two. And eventually they will be successful. Right now, not so much. But it's bringing the next thing. And smartphones, they're not only just bringing the next thing as far as what they currently are doing, but even after Google Glass and whatnot comes out, they're going to bring the next thing even after that, because they're the ultimate peak of communication devices, and they're going to put something even higher than them out. So as far as communication, they are number 2. And number 1, sure that you didn't guess this one, but it's the pencil. And it might sound dumb, but let's put it in this way. Without the pencil, you can't have anything. You literally, I'm not joking about this, you cannot have the house that you're living in unless if you live under a rock. You cannot have the TV that you watch. You cannot have the car that you drive. You can't even have the rockets that go in space, that put satellites in space that you use to make phone calls and watch TV. You just can't have it, because the pencil, you can use a pen to write down and do calculations and whatnot, but trust me on this, I used to be around engineers at NASA. If you take the pencil away from them, they're gonna freak out, because they use a pencil, because if they make a mistake, they can erase it right then and there instead of crossing out with a pen. And pencils, let's put it this way, pencils have been around much longer than pens, and pencils have been made out of different things in the early ages, but they're very reliable. They're the ultimate pick. Let's put it this way too. This. I mean, I'm not talking about the wheel. I'm talking about the actual spokes and whatnot. That stuff will not be in existence if it wasn't for this. So the pencil is the holy grail when it comes to technology, because in a sense it is technology in itself. So anyways, if you got any questions, or if you want anything added to this list, say if you want to make it longer, because I am planning to come back, and I might change some things around where I might add things for, change from number 2 to something else, or I might even add another list on what is the worst inventions as far as technology, and what's the worst things that's ever happened in technology, and I might make a list on that, and that'll be interesting in itself. But if you want anything added to those, please leave them in the comments, or you can email me on YouTube, and that way I can communicate back with you a little easier. But anyways, it's been Craig Bennett from Tech Reviews and Help, and I hope you have a great day.